If you've got a back condition and you're wondering if you can get PIP, you're in the right place. This video will show you what actually matters when it comes to back pain and claiming PIP. You'll learn what to say, what to avoid, and what really counts when applying. This is all broken down into simple, clear steps. No complicated forms or medical language, just real advice about how your condition affects your everyday life and how to explain that in the right way. You'll see which daily tasks matter most for your claim. You'll also get a list of the kind of evidence that helps the most and what really doesn't. If you've got a condition like a slipped disc, sciatica, or degenerative disc disease, this could make a real difference. Stick around to the end because there are tips on how to gather strong evidence and why being honest, even when it's tough, is one of your strongest tools. You'll also save loads of time by not wasting effort on the things that don't help. This applies to everyone, whether you're starting a claim, doing a review, reporting a change of circumstances, or even going to tribunal. The advice here works for all stages. First, it's important to understand that PIP and ADP aren't about what condition you have. They're about how much that condition affects your daily life. You could have one health problem or 20. The name of the condition doesn't decide anything. So forget the medical terms for a moment. Think instead about how your back stops you from doing things. Can you cook, wash, dress yourself, leave the house without help? That's what really matters. If you've got back pain that's constant, unpredictable, or affects your mobility, it may feel obvious to you that it's serious. But none of that counts unless you explain clearly how it affects you day to day. Being fully honest is the first step. Many people try to push through the pain and act like they're managing. But to get PIP or ADP, you need to be real about how tough it is. And this advice isn't just for brand new claims. It helps if you're being reassessed, appealing a decision, or asking for a mandatory reconsideration. If your back issue is mild, you're working, socializing, popping to the shops, or carrying heavy bags, PIP is likely not for you. That's not being harsh, that's just being honest. But if your pain controls your life, if you've lost confidence, mobility, or feel like a different person, then yes, you might be entitled to financial support. Let's go over the daily tasks that the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, uses to assess PIP claims. These are the activities that can get you points. Preparing food. Can you cook safely? Do you need a seat or an aid? If you rely on a microwave because standing is too painful, that's relevant. Washing and bathing. Can you safely get into a bath or shower? Do you need help? A lot of people worry about not being able to wash their back, but focus on the important bits, getting in and out and washing properly without risk. Toileting. Can you sit and get up from the toilet without holding on to anything? If not, this might be an area you could score in. Dressing and undressing. Are you struggling to bend down for socks? Do you need help? Socks are a common challenge for people with back pain. This could earn you points depending on how much help you need. Mixing with other people. This only counts when you struggle with people outside your close family or carers. If your back pain causes serious anxiety or has led to avoiding people, it might apply. But for most, this isn't a key area. Now we're on to mobility, getting around, planning and following a journey. This section only applies if your condition causes mental or emotional difficulties with going out alone. For example, panic attacks or confusion. Most people with only physical back issues won't score here. But moving around, that's where many people with back pain can score. Can you walk 20 meters without stopping? Do you need a stick, crutch, walker, or scooter? If walking is painful or slow, this section really matters. There are simple guides available online that show how to measure your walking distance and speed. These can help you figure out where you stand and what to include in your form. Now let's talk about evidence. Yes, you can get PIP with just a back condition, but only if you prove how it affects you. MRI scan results are useful. If you've been shown a scan during an appointment, take a photo of the screen while the specialist is explaining it. A picture of a bulging disc or spinal issue says a lot. If you're seeing a physio regularly, ask for a report. They can describe your ability to move, twist, bend and walk. These letters only come after regular sessions though, not after just 1 or 2 visits. Photos of any aids you use, like raised toilet seats, grab rails or walking sticks, also help. These show how your life is affected at home. Let's not forget about pain relief. If your pain is really bad but you're not on any medication or doing anything to manage it, the DWP may not take it seriously. So speak to your GP. It's not always easy to get an appointment, but don't give up. Keep trying. Make sure they know how bad your daily pain is, so your records match what you're saying on your forms. If your GP doesn't know how badly your back pain affects your life, your claim will likely be rejected. That's just the reality of how PIP works. One useful way to think about it is to be blunt. Tell your GP the full truth. If things are difficult, say so. Don't downplay it. Your GP needs to hear the real version of your life. PIP isn't about your condition. It's about the way it changes your life. Applying takes time and can feel overwhelming. That's why doing things properly at the start makes a big difference. One of the best things you can do is create an extra document with extra evidence alongside your form. Even if you're already partway through the process, do it now. That extra effort can stop you from needing to go through a long appeal or tribunal. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps others find it too. And if you're struggling with back pain, remember, you're not lazy and you're not alone. You deserve support. Keep going.